Alright, so today I'm gonna go on a rant about why I don't really like first-person shooters anymore. So, yeah, basically this started off, I was thinking about, you know, how I don't really like them anymore, and I used to really love them, and so I was trying to figure out why, and I got three reasons. So, number one, I think that developers, when they're making a first-person shooter, they kind of sacrifice the story for, working on the multiplayer more because multiplayer's like where the money's at. And I think that's a really bad idea. At least for people like me who really like story. Uh, because, you got Call of Duty, which is basically just a Michael Bay movie, with lots of explosions and crap. And I really like explosions, don't get me wrong, but I'm tired of the explosions by now. Like every Call of Duty campaign, you get blown up like what, 20 times? It's kind of getting boring. Like I don't. All right, first off, in Call of Duty 4, I don't understand how Soap could even like form a sentence, but by the time for the sequel, because of how many times he's been blown up and had a concussion. So I mean, there's like too many explosions in Call of Duty, and it's just like, oh, we can't really figure out how to move the plot forward, so we'll blow something up, you know? And that's just kind of gotten old for me. So in Call of Duty, that's kind of why the story isn't really, and the story's just not that good. Like, let's be honest, but that's open for interpretation. But I think it's excessive explosions in Call of Duty story, and then Battlefield. Oh my God! All right, Bad Company story sucked. Bad Company 2 story sucked. Battlefield 3, I literally could not drag myself through that mission where I don't remember what it's called, but you start off with the mortar and you attack a city. That was so painful to me that I couldn't finish it. Like, it's just a slog. And I don't care about the characters in the Battlefield stories, they suck. They're so generic. It's like freaking make real people that I actually care about instead of just, freaking throwing people in that look generically military. So, Battlefield's not any better. And then you have stuff like Operation Flashpoint. Uh eh they try hard, but they suck. I appreciate the effort they put in, but they're really bad at pretty much every possible aspect. Their AI is stupid. Uh, their characters suck when they even have characters. Uh, yeah, they're. I like what they're going for though, so like I feel bad about just totally saying they suck, but it's true. So I'm trying to think of like other big shooters. Halo. I don't really count Halo among these because you don't. I probably should call this like military modern warfare kind of shooters, but whatever. It's too late for that. Stuff like Halo, the story isn't that bad. Like the story's actually kind of good. I like Halo. Like the story's not great, but it's solid. Like it's an enjoyable experience. So yeah, I mean, I think I pretty much have made my point clear though on what I think about their stories. They're just kind of hobbled together. Like the story feels like an add-on or like an extended tutorial for the multiplayer. And then my problem with the multiplayer is because they put so much effort into it, and like that's their main selling point. They have to put time sinks into it. So you have to, grind for like a weekend or two just to get, like a full good range of guns to use that are pretty much all fairly similar. Like there's stat differences and skin differences, but they all play like basically the same way. So, like all the multiplayer just feels kind of the same. Like you can change the skins and you can change, the controls and the maps, but it's basically the same game. Like Call of Duty's basically been running off Call of Duty 4 for like the whole time. Like they really haven't done anything that new. And when they do, it's kind of like false advertising kind of stuff, like in Black Ops. But uh, apparently, I was like one of the only people that was bugged by that, so I'll just let that slide. Uh, what else? All right, and it's just like I don't like that they put so much crap just so you can enjoy the game fully, like with a full set of guns and stuff. Because it's like, yeah, it'll keep me playing, maybe, but I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna buy it again. I'm gonna sell it as soon as I'm done because I don't enjoy it. So why do you just put so much stuff in between me and the game, especially when it's so silly? And then I think because they all go for like the free-for-all team deathmatch kind of stuff, like, you know, bomb defusing, all that stuff. It's all so competitive that it's just like I don't like the people that I play with. They're kind of douchey. You know, they're like, "Oh, I have to," you know, it's like why I don't like playing WoW and Tor and stuff like that. It's because I don't like the people I play with. And yeah, I'm antisocial, but I mean seriously, you screwed me over for, you know, a tenth of a point for your kill streak or something like that. Or you killed me for, you know, my 20 gold and some experience points. It's like, you're cool, man. Just, you know, it's a game. Have fun. And that's why I like co-op better. Is I feel like co-op promotes, like, you know, being nice to people and crap. Like, I feel like why don't they just let... Like, you can make a solid game and have it be people playing with each other. Like, without having to just, you know, like put people in like it's you four guys against the AI. Like you can make people want to play together, but they don't encourage it because you get less kill, you get less, you don't get like, you know, like if you're playing COD, you don't get you know, you don't get a point towards your kill streak unless you have this special perk. If you get an assist, you know, it's all about, you know, kill the other players, and so you can not give a shit about what objective you're supposed to have and just kill players and win because they don't reward you for following the game, they reward you for killing people. So I feel like that's my big problem with the first person shooter games, like over the past 5 years, is just that they're so focused on making you, you know, kill people so you can grind, so that, you know, you can get better guns, so you can get better kill streaks, so that, you know, even though you're winning like 20-1 against the other guy, then you get a freaking, you know, nuclear weapon so that you can make sure you win and stuff. It's just crazy. So yeah, like, I don't love COD. Like, you know, if anyone's talked to me recently, you know, in the past like 3 years, you know I don't like Call of Duty, but I don't really like Battlefield anymore either. Like, I liked Bad Company 2. I really liked Vietnam. I started off liking Battlefield 3 a lot, and, you know, like I went back to playing it like a week ago, and I just hated it. So, you know, I'm not like a fanboy or anything. I'm just saying, like, I don't like any of the first-person shooter games on the market anymore, and I guess it's just because they, I don't know, they just kind of turn into like a grind fest, and it's kind of aggravating to me. So yeah, it's kind of a boring blog update, but whatever. If you have opinions on this, leave them below. You know, like, respond, because I actually care about, you know, if you guys think I said something that's not true, you know, let me know. Alright, I ramble. I'm sorry.